What's up, KJ Clan? It's your girl, Kayla J, and I ain't gonna play. And today, I'm back with another video. I told y'all I'm gonna be more consistent coming with the video, so that's what I'm gonna do. And for today's video, I'm gonna do a story time, one of many, of the time I got stood up and we had to follow him. Disclaimer, y'all, I am not crazy. I'm not a crazy individual, yada, yada, yada. In this circumstance, sometimes, okay, listen, let me explain. Sometimes dudes do things to make you have to do things to make you look like you're crazy. I'm not crazy, nothing like that, but it was like, you made me have to follow you and find out what you was doing. Like, because now you're weird. So this situation dates back to like the beginning of September, like the 2nd to 3rd, you know, that overnight type of thing. So I was talking to this dude. We're going to call him Bruno. So I was talking to this boy named Bruno, right? This was the shortest amount I've ever talked to somebody, literally, because September was the same month he had cut me off. Usually it'd be like, it was 3 years, then one. This one was 2 months. It was shortest, and I mean the shortest I've ever talked to someone or messed around with someone. So boom, that night, me and Bruno testing, because I mean, that's what we do. We're just testing each other, yada, yada, yada. When I say he, I'm going to pull up the messages where he initiated for me to come over. So he told me to come here. Like I said, so he told me to come here, and I was like, I said something like, let me turn in my homework assignment, and then, I'm gonna come. He said, all right. So with my friends, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go see Bruno, like, yeah, with his, like, yeah. So, boom, text him. I was like, on the way. That's when he replied, I forgot the exact words. I have the screenshots, and I'm going to post the screenshots. It was along the lines, get him 20. He was like, have you left yet? Give me 20 minutes. He got to help his teammate with something. The teammate was Sam, that codename, Sam. So he has to help Sam with something. And I'm like, okay, 20 minutes. I ain't even tripping. So boom, still talk to my friends. And then he asked me, this is where I knew stuff was gonna go left. He asked me, what you doing tomorrow? And I'm like, what do you mean what I'm doing tomorrow? It's the fact that you telling me to come over now, but now you asking me what I'm doing tomorrow. And then he said, well, never mind. They had to go somewhere. Like, okay, I'm gonna just show y'all the messages because that's what he said. So now I'm getting mad. I'm getting fed up because now you're standing me up. I think this was the second time, y'all. Don't get me wrong. I know I'm a dummy. He stood me up like 3 times. And even after each time, I still was trying to mess with him. I know my worth. But I really thought I was worthy of a fine Y'all had to understand me, where I was coming from. Good looking, and I was like, okay, And on top of that, I wasn't talking to nobody else. So it was like, I suck at talking to new people. And it's like, I keep the person that be doing me a little bit of wrong. But that's not the discussion at hand. The discussion is, this was, I think, the second time he did this. Well, no. Second time he stood me up. But the other 2 times, he Another story time for another day. Because them are some real deal juicy. Like, now I'm cool off him because I'm like, bruh, what do you mean? He was telling me, he was like, he didn't want to keep me waiting, yada, yada, yada. And I said, I'm going to be up. Yeah, I'm going to be up. So text me when you're done. Because now you bring in that little, a side out of me that you don't want to see. Because this is when I get a little crazy. Because I'm not crazy, but I do crazy things. Time going by, he ain't texting me. So I'm like, y'all, he not. What possibly could he be doing where he's helping a teammate? What possibly could he be doing when he's helping his teammate for this long? My friends, they was like, so what you want to do? And I'm like, y'all already know what I want to do. Put a hoodie on, put that mud on. We finna go find this mother. So, boom. I'm like, yeah, let's go. Like, let's go. Because now he got me on go. Like, I can't even believe I'm telling y'all this right now because I sound psychotic, but I'm not. Like, literally, I just don't like being lied to. In my head, because I'm an overthinker, but I was thinking, I was like, he didn't double book. Like, he done made plans with 2 people, and now I got to choose, and you chose that one. So now you bring the crazy out of me. Correct? Correct. Boom. We drive by his place, correct? We hop in a car, like, we got music playing, we lit. And am I supposed to? Depending on when I go back and look at the video, I might post the video of us in a car, but it all depends on, like, what's in the video or who's in the video. We hop in a car, drive by his place, car not there. Now I'm mad. Now, don't get me wrong. I did assume when he said helping a teammate, he meant one of his roommates. So that's what I was thinking in my head. And I'm like, so where your car at? At that point, my social battery actually went down because now I'm mad. And I went to go back to my dorm. And they was like, nah, we finna go buy Logies. And I was like, okay, let's go buy Logies. So we go buy Logies. They hop out the car. They go in there. Y'all should see what we wearing. Like, we just wearing sweats. They walk they butt up in there. Come back out. It was like, he not in there. And I was like, well, I don't know. I don't know. And something whispered up in my ear, look to your right. Lo and behold, it's this man's car. I said, y'all, there go his car. There go that man's car. There go Bruno's car. And I'm like, now, I got back rowdy. And I was like, ugh, because I'm still off the assumption that, like, I do get my wrong for assuming that. But at the end of the day, I think my suspicion was right. So, I'm like, bro, we finna sit here as long as we have to see who come out with him, where he, like, we finna sit here. But when we sitting here, we all on our phones, and I seen something, like, zoom off from, like, up here in my vision. So I seen something zoom off, and zoom, it's him. I said, y'all, he leaving. She reverse, drive, start driving, follow him, cut her lights off, and we went opposite ways. So, like, we was following him, but we was going, I sound crazy, but I don't care. So we were following him, boom, bada bing, and she cut her lights off, and I ducked down. See, because the logic, if he would have saw them, that's cool. Saw me, that's different. You know? He skipped in the house. You know what that means? You just got done knocking the boots. Cause I know Sam didn't make you that happy where you skipping along in the freaking house. Cool. Got back to my dorm. I was mad. I was actually like mad. And then that's when he had texted me the next morning. He was like, "Good morning." I ain't texting back the whole day. I texted him back like at nighttime because that's when me and my friends went out to eat. And I texted him back. I was like helping my teammate, my behind. And basically he told me he was helping his teammate, and then me, because you had to make me do that last night, now I gotta say stuff. Just talking. Literally just talking. I said, "No, you was helping yada yada yada." We gonna call her Kenzie. I was like, "You was helping Kenzie." Literally just talking. He was like, "Who's that?" And I was like, "You know who she is?" Da 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 da. Now I'm planting in your head that I know you was with a girl. Correct? Now it's time for you to get this rope and hang yourself. He was like, "No, I was helping Sam." My job never heard of Sam, but I could just never heard of Sam. He kept asking, "How did you know I was there?" And I kept avoiding the question. Like, to this day, I've never told him how I knew he was there. I mean, if he sees this video, now he know how I knew he was there. But at the time, I wasn't finna say that. Like, don't worry about it. It was all pure luck. I just happened to look to my right, and boom, your car was there. Boom. I'm telling him, "Oh, yeah, you were with Kenzie, yada, yada, yada." Just talking, just to see what he gonna say. And the dude kept saying, like, no, he was helping out Sam. I was like, "So, you went with no other bitch?" Like, the whole night, I want to show the messages. I was like, "You went with no other female?" He talking about something. Afterwards, like, after he got done helping Sam, him and some girl was doing something. I'm not gonna say what it was, but I'm gonna show y'all the messages. They was doing something, and I was like, that's all I needed to know. That's literally all I needed to know, because you kept trying to make it seem like you were just with Sam when you was with another female. In my head, I'm like, y'all was not just doing that. But it's okay. It's cool. I don't care. Now, like, I stopped texting him. I'm like, cool, I'm gonna stop texting him. And then we stopped texting each other. And then that day, I'm whack. I suck. I suck at not texting. Like, the thing is, I don't talk to people. So whenever I'm messing with you, I'm talking to you and you only. I was not talking to nobody else. Like, literally nobody else. And so it'd be hard for me to go talk to new people, like cut you off and go talk to somebody new. That's kind of hard. Like, literally, you have to cut me off and we have to stop. And that's exactly what happened with that situation. I had to text him. I was like, "Have a great day." Literally the next night. Like, that night I said that, and then the next morning I told him, "Have a great day," yada yada. He said, "Okay." Boom. We didn't text for like, some days later, he had texted me, and I forgot what he texted me. Honestly, I just pop up those messages. He texted me. We got back cool. Such a dummy, KK. That's why he left you outside twice. Again, I know my worth. I just thought I was worthy of somebody that looked so good. Like, and that's my problem. I be blinded by how people look. Like, I was like, this is a fine mother clucker. And I was just blinded by that. But not no more. Not again. Boop. But it's other story times with Bruno I can tell y'all that have y'all actually intrigued. So, with that being said, see you guys next time.